I request you to kindly play the prayer.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Like a sunflower that follows every movement of the sun. So I turn towards you to follow you, my God. In simplicity, charity, I follow. In simplicity, charity, I follow. Like a sunflower that follows every movement of the sun. So I turn towards you to follow you, my God. In simplicity, honesty, I follow. In simplicity, honesty, I follow. Like a sunflower that follows every movement of the sun. So I turn towards you to follow you, my God. So I turn towards you to follow you, my God.
Thank you. You may continue, Sandhya ma'am.
Yes, Bhavna ma'am. We will practice the quiet time now. Thank you, everyone. Warm greetings and a hearty welcome to all our esteemed guests, distinguished educationists, environmentalists, parents, teachers, and of course, our dear students. It is our honor and privilege to be given this opportunity to host today's session of Tuesdays for Tomorrow. We at MKNS firmly believe that school as an institute is an agent of change. And when we got this opportunity, we were really brainstorming and thinking as to what should be the agenda for today. And as teachers, educationists, all of you will agree with me that we always go beyond the call of duty and sacrifice so many sacrifices. Teachers, principals, and all the educationists have been doing and will be doing, and it was proven beyond doubt during the pandemic, needless to say. So, with this thought in mind, we chose today's topic, that is going beyond the 5 main subjects, as you must have seen in the agenda. And so, without much further ado, now I would request our beloved colleagues to take forward this session one by one. And initially, I would begin with the first part of today's event, which is going to be related to creativity. And we call it Inspire Through Art. The future, they say, belongs to young people with an education and the imagination to create. So let us see what our budding artists in MKNS are up to. Thank you. I welcome Ms. Varsha Hole, our art teacher, and Mr. Yuvraj sir, who both are going to present their endeavors in this field. Thank you.
Bhavna ma'am, you are sharing?
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening everyone. Present here I, Yuvraj Bhosle, art teacher from Mansukh Kotari National. Good evening everyone. Present here I, Yuvraj Bhosle, art teacher from Mansukh Kotari National. अपनी पाठशाला के बच्चों के जागरूकता फैलाने के लिए हम हर संभव प्रयास करते हैं और करते रहेंगे। हमारा एक प्रयास ये भी है कि हमने पार्किंग एरिया के पिलर्स को अलग अलग इंफॉर्मेशन से पेंट किया है। बच्चों के दिलो दिमाग में ये सारी बातें छा जाए, और ये मैंने खुद भी सीखा कि ये क्या हो रहा है, इसे कैसे करना है। तो एक्चुअली जो इन्फॉर्मेशन बताती है कि हम इंसान पृथ्वी को कैसे नुकसान पहुंचा रहे हैं, कैसे ग्लोबल वार्मिंग को रहे प्रदूषण बढ़ा रहे हैं, प्लास्टिक के कारण कितना नुकसान हो रहा है। ना सिर्फ कि पेंट करके जागरूकता फैलाने की कोशिश की, बल्कि हमने अपना ग्रह पृथ्वी को बचाने का उपाय भी दर्शाया है। मेरा यह विश्वास है कि कला कभी खामोश नहीं होती, शब्दों से ज़्यादा बोलती है। इसका प्रभाव शब्द से कहीं ज़्यादा और सार्थक होता है। धन्यवाद।
You all can witness the pillars that have been painted with various messages for our students, parents, and whoever walks through these corridors.
Varsha Hole, Mansubai Kothari National School. In Pune city, our school MKNS has an art gallery of 2000 square feet. The purpose to make this art gallery is to promote visual literacy by helping students to develop tools and experience needed to appreciate and understand art on the deeper level, unlock creativity and further encourage students to explore their creativity potential. It has motivated our students to paint and express their emotions. Each artist of MKNS is unique in its own way to showcase their talent in a unique way. We have this Srujan Art Gallery for our unique students. Let's all explore the Srujan Art Gallery.
The art gallery at MKNS is a place where you will have a heavenly feeling. The main aim of the art gallery is to nurture visual art, develop new ideas, and see the painting through the artist's point of view. In the art gallery, one can gather ideas and point them within and beyond the art gallery.
Art gallery of our school is an eye-opening space where students can create masterpieces and parents as well as teachers appreciate their creativity. Last but not the least, it inspires people of all the ages.
Good evening everyone present here. I, Varsha Hole, art teacher from Mansubai Kothari National School. As we all know that art can express feelings of human and convey the messages to the people and gives life. It is a social statement and it can be enjoyed the aesthetic beauty through negative and positive traits painting. Our aim was to make the student understand that these two traits play a very vital role in our life. Negative attitude creates stress, jealous, and depletes the brain, and many more. Student needs to understand these ill effects, and art can be the best medium to reflect this all and make the student understand. On the other hand, the importance of positive traits through art will help the students and even people to develop the winning personality and sense of loyalty. So, as we know, art is the best medium to represent this all. Thank you.
Thank you, Varsha ma'am. Thank you, Yuvraj sir. And thank you, Bhavna ma'am. That was an eye-catching presentation, I must say. If creativity is about thinking up new things, innovation is about doing new things. With this prospect in mind, we at MKNS have encouraged our budding innovators to take up various activities, and what they are up to will be explained by our very own ICT teacher, Bhavna ma'am. Bhavna ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
A hearty good evening to one and all present here. I, Bhavna Jain from Mansubai Kothari National School, is extremely elated and honored to have this opportunity to present myself on such a distinct platform, that is Tuesdays for Tomorrow. It has brought everyone here together and helped us in encouraging, to share our best practices. that will help us in bridging the gaps between learning outcomes. Sandhya ma'am, I will just take a minute to check on my students whether they have joined. Anish, are you present?
Yes, ma'am.
Arnav?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Aditya is here.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you,
children.
children, for taking out time and joining this session. It means a lot to us.
Yes, ma'am. No problem is too big and no idea is too small. With this thought, at MKNS, we have incorporated design thinking in our curriculum. Now, what is design thinking? Design thinking helps children to think beyond. They go beyond the textbook. They use their creativity. They use their critical thinking skills, and they try to find solutions to problems that may be an everyday problem. They think out of the box. In our endeavor to make our children future ready, we have incorporated design thinking in our curriculum with the aim that we do not want them just to be a part of few competitions, let's say, or few platforms or opportunities that come. It is going to be a lifelong journey. It is going to be a lifelong takeaway. We want to build individual citizens that will use these skills to face everyday challenges. They will accept the problems, they will find alternative solutions, and they will come up as bright and global citizens. And to continue with this, I would like to say that towards the beginning of this year, we got an opportunity to present ourselves on Smart India Hackathon. It is an initiative, it's a nationwide initiative undertaken by the Ministry of Innovation Cell, where our students had participated. 7 teams from Mansukh Kothari National School had participated. There were 30,000 registrations all across the nation. And it is a matter of immense pride that one of our team was selected and they had gone for the grand finale also. You would be amazed to know that children at our school who are in the age group of 11 to 14, they had amazing, brilliant ideas to brainstorm and to find out solutions. They had given their entries in the form of projects on this platform. They had thought about smart parking technology. The 7 projects I'm talking about, the 7 teams that were selected. So one of the idea was smart parking technology. Life Savior app. It was like a mobile app where a person can call for ambulance in case of emergency. Then energy generation using magnetic coil, smart cars, shopping without human intervention, building a stress detector. So the idea of stress detection was the idea that was selected on the platform. And children were very confident, they presented their idea and they could all do it because of the process, basically. What matters is the process. They had gone through the 5 stages of design thinking, how to empathize, how to define the problem, how to define the problem statement, template, and then to devise or think and go beyond the regular thinking process. Now, I would like to, because the students are present with me here, I would like them to share their experience, how was their journey throughout. I will just share my screen. Just give me a minute. Anish, Arnav and Aditya. Children, I would like to turn on your camera and take over from here. These are our students of grade 10 who had given their presentation in grand finale.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone present here. My name is Anish Bansal from Mansukh Kothari National School. So, first, we understood that mental health is an important topic, especially in the post COVID time. We thought to tackle this problem of stress developing in people. Our school introduced us to design thinking and told us about the Smart India Hackathon, which was organized by the Government of India to showcase our prototype and create awareness about mental health. Our teachers supported us throughout the journey, provided with us what we needed, and shared their knowledge too. We had a lot of fun and learned more about this topic. So now my friend Arnav will share about our journey.
Thank you, Anish. Now, I, Arnav Pai, will be taking it from here. So, when we were brainstorming ideas, I remembered articles that I had read which had talked about stress levels increasing in office spaces and students. I also remembered my parents talking about stress affecting their coworkers. Stress can severely affect the mental health and work ethics of a person. So, we thought, why not design a device that can monitor stress levels and help them take appropriate action? So, after discussing over a few different ideas, such as a full room setup and wristwatches, we finally settled over the idea the sensor ID card. Now, my friend Aditya Toshnimal will take it from here and display about the prototype.
Thank you, Arnav. This is Aditya Toshniwal from Mansukh Kothari National School. I am going to tell you about the prototype. So our device showed the people their stress level. It was also connected with an application. The device showed the stress level within the time period of 30 to 40 seconds. As the device was fixed on the strap of the ID card, the user could check every hour his or her stress level. It will also help the organization to track the mental health of the employees. It can be implemented in various fields such as educational, IT sector, etc. Thank you.
Okay, now I would like to conclude our experiences to the journey. Thanks to our school, we were introduced to design thinking and for taking our curriculum further than textbooks, which enabled us to use skills such as design thinking in our daily life and help us think outside of the box. Thank you, teachers and my school.
Thank you, children. Thanks a lot. I would like to conclude here that winning or losing is just a part and parcel of life. The main objective at MKNS here is to implement 21st century skills like critical thinking, creativity, problem solving, collaboration, teamwork, so that children can implement these skills in their day-to-day life. Thank you so much. Sandhya ma'am, you're on mute.
I'm so sorry. Again, the mistake that we used to do online. Okay, thank you, Bhavna ma'am. And special thanks to the children who, despite their board exams, joined and gave us a wonderful presentation.
Yes, ma'am.
And
We
I'm
wish them
also-
all the best. May they
Yes.
achieve greater heights and
Yes.
yes.
The sky is their limit.
Yes, ma'am.
Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much. And we are really grateful to all the kind messages that words of encouragement that are being shared in the chat box as well. Thank you so much to all of you. Now going forward, I am able to recall, I'm just recalling Buddha's quote that I'd read somewhere, that what you are is what you have been, and what you will be is what you do now. And that is what we endeavor at Mansukh Kothari National School through our various teaching learning approaches that we adapt, and at the same time going beyond the framework of textbook. And I would request now our school counselor, Miss Prachi Navate ma'am, to throw some light on mindfulness activities, especially having taken a leave from this platform and how it is taking shape at our school. Prachi ma'am.
Thank you, Sandhya ma'am. So I hope I am audible to everyone.
Yes, audible and visible. Thank you.
Okay, I'm visible also. Okay. It is rightly said that nothing can harm you as much as your own thoughts. Self-control is strength, right thought is mastery, and calmness is power. A very warm evening to all. one and all present here. I, Ms. Prachi Nawathe, would like to take privilege to present before you a topic which I feel is a need of an hour and related to our own mental health, that is mindfulness. As a mental health professional, I believe that being mindful means you focus on what you are doing at this moment in a calm way. It is also a skill one develops through meditation and mindfulness activities. Now, I would like to present my views through my PPT and some videos. So I'm going to share my screen with you all. I hope it will be visible to you and as well as audible. Okay, just let me know, Bhavna ma'am, whether it is visible to you all or not. Huh? Is it all?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is visible. Yes.
Just wait for a moment. Give me a moment. It is just not opening properly. Okay. To start with my presentation, I would like to express my kind gratitude and sincere thanks to Ms. Malti Kalmadi and Ms. Jyoti Kumta ma'am for crafting such a wonderful mindfulness activity cards, which we are using at MKNS, and we are experiencing at most we are getting at most use of them, and we are shaping personalities in MKNS through these cards. So really thank you, ma'am, for creating such wonderful cards for everyone, for us. So we are using them in day-to-day teaching learning settings. So typically this process of mindfulness started with the introductory session for teachers. We conducted introductory sessions for teachers on mindfulness, and teachers were trained to conduct these mindfulness activities for students on day-to-day basis in school teaching learning environment. Then after conducting a session, teachers noted prime annotations about their students at the beginning of the session, of the beginning of the program, which helped them to understand what is the situation of that particular child, and it also helped them to observe realistic change in the behavior and academic performance of students of their classroom. So through this, we started this mindfulness program in our school. I would like to share one of my experiences, personal experience with you. This girl from 7th standard, once she came to me and she started talking to me about these activities. So when she came, she was having one note in her hand, and she said, "Ma'am, I'm really grateful and thankful to you for starting mindfulness activities in our school." So I said, "What happened? Do you experience something different?" She said, "Yes, ma'am. 1 year before, I fought with one of my best friend, and I was not talking to her for long. And there was one activity wherein they were expected to write a kind note to someone who was not kind to them. So that girlfriend of her fought with her, and she behaved rudely at that time. So she decided to write a kind note to her, but she was very hesitant to write it to her friend. So she spoke to her mother, she discussed it with mother, and her mother also motivated her to write that note. She wrote that note and she put that note in her bag. And very next day, this friend who behaved rudely with her came to her and came to her with thank you note, and she handed over that thank you note to her. And with that note, that girl came to me. So this was my personal experience, that girl told me that, "Ma'am, I have learned to reflect on my feelings. I started introspecting through these activities, and I'm really getting positivity, and I started remaining happy after doing these activities." These practices are not only give a benefit to our, sorry ma'am, am I audible to you all?
You are audible, but there was some background noise, which is quiet now.
Okay, shall I continue?
Yes.
I request all the members to please mute. There is disturbance.
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Is it clear now? My voice is clear?
Yes, Prachi.
Okay. So these practices are not only proven beneficial to our normal average or above average children, but we are getting benefit. These activities are proven beneficial for CWSN students also. There is one more experience I would like to share here. This boy is from first standard who used to roam in the class like anything, and he used to disturb other students also. During quiet time also, he used to roam here and there. And always it was a difficult task for teachers or everyone to make him sit on the one place. So these class teachers started making him sit on one place during quiet time at the beginning of this academic year. And now you won't believe he himself goes and sit on his place during quiet time, as well as in the classroom also. It has reduced, his hyperactivity also has reduced, and he is giving good academic results also. He is showing improvement in his academics also. So this is really giving us positive results in academics as well as in behavior. So here are some of the examples of activity cards which we are using in teaching learning environment as mindfulness activity, and we have included these activities in our day-to-day curriculum. Like they get 2 activities every week, and they just go through them, and they maintain separate journal for mindfulness activities. Every day we observe quiet time for 5 minutes after our long break in school. Whoever is present in the premises, from principal ma'am to admin staff, all the students, everyone, if any guest is there, parents are there, everybody sit quietly with closed eyes during this time in the school premises. So we observe this quiet time every day after a long break. So here are some glimpses of activities done by our students, and some of the photographs of quiet time which we observe every day in our school. So I think I have to play it separately. Just give me a second. Okay, so these are some of the activities done by our students, and they are maintaining, as I already mentioned, they are maintaining journals for these activities. Here are some expressions of our own teacher and students about the effect or whatever benefits they are getting from this activity. So I would also like to play this video for you.
Hello everyone, I'm Ayan Patel from Mansukh Kothari National School studying in grade 8. Today I'm going to talk about the mindfulness activities that our school was conducting. Mindfulness activities helped me to learn a lot. It helped me gain my confidence. It helped me gain my patience. It helped me make a new personality of myself. I'll take an activity as an example. This activity was to find strengths of your friend, to find the positive traits in them. This activity motivated me to observe my friends, and now whenever I find new friends, I observe them, find the positive traits in them so that I can improve my relation with them. Mindfulness also had this quiet time, a part was quiet time which we got every day after our long break. This quiet time helped me gain my concentration, helped me gain my patience, which reflected in my academics.
Dear all, the mind reflects the world and the world reflects the mind. Keeping this vision in mind, our principal ma'am introduced the mindfulness activities in our school for the betterment of our children. Following this practice, the students have learned to be self-aware, self-motivated, and they have learned to introspect themselves. Many students have made beautiful compilation of the mindfulness activities which really help them to reflect and introspect about their feelings and their thinking. I remember one such instance in which one was a very distracted child who was always disturbed and disturbing others as well. These activities really helped him to stay focused, to stay calm, And later on, it was really visible and reflected in his academics as well as in his behavior. It is a really valuable aspect and should be emphasized in all the schools. Thank you.
Let me tell you, she is our wonderful maths teacher, and she spoke about her own experience.
Warm greetings to everyone. My name is Tanishka Jha and I study in grade 8th in Mansukh-Bhai Kothari National School. And today I'm going to be sharing my personal views on the mindfulness activities that our school has been conducting. So, if I'm going to be honest, I have really bad anger management and I get nervous at the smallest events. These mindfulness activities are usually held during the recess. So, for 2 to 3 minutes, we close our eyes and we get to reflect on the day that has already passed or the day that is going to come. These mindfulness activities have helped me to reflect on my own personality, on my negative traits as well as my positive traits. Like for example, I would think that I have been a bit rude to one of my friends. So this activity would help me reflect towards it, and that would turn into a positive trait of mine. And this is just one of the ways that this mindfulness activity has helped me. So concluding, I thank my school for conducting these activities. Thank you.
So, as students learn to think divergently, focus on the moment they are right now in calmly, and they could develop increased attention span, and it is giving improved academic and behavioral result in teaching learning settings to us. So to conclude the session, I would like to say that it has proven to be very helpful and important aspect for the overall development of one's personality. And I feel that it should be inculcated in the education system or in all the schools positively. So thank you so much for listening me patiently and actively. Thank you.
Thank you, Prachi ma'am. That was a very interesting way of portraying what we are doing at MKNS. And now I'm sure it is time for all of us to reflect that I'm also sure that all the educators here in this platform are already thinking, how do we incorporate this in our school? And it is really a great activity, and we all are seeing a great influence on our children and all of us as an institute. Now going forward, we need to, I don't think I need to underline the significance of 21st century skills in today's world. And what we are doing beyond the framework of the textbook and the curriculum in order to incorporate the 4 C's, which are the most important part of the 21st century skills. I would request Ms. Alifia, who is one of our most dynamic teachers in the school, one of the dynamic teachers in the school. I would request her to take over. Alifia ma'am.
Thank you so much, Sandhya ma'am, for that adjective for describing me. Thank you. I'm sitting
Alifia ma'am, I think your audio and video is hung.
I think her screen is frozen. She has some network
Yes,
issue.
ma'am. I think so. I would now take this opportunity to really thank for all the kind words. Ma'am, are you seeing the messages? Varsha ma'am?
Yes.
Kind words from Malti ma'am and everyone. Can't thank them enough.
This is really motivating.
Yes, ma'am.
So can we do something, Sandhya ma'am? We will.
Can we
we'll wait for
move ahead?
Alifia, are you?
Ma'am, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you're back.
I got disconnected a while back.
Yes, dynamic person like you are not allowed to get disconnected from us.
Yes, no, I'm completely connected mentally here. Okay, so I'll just share my screen. Just give me a moment, ma'am. Yeah, is my screen visible to everybody?
Yes, Alifia ma'am.
Well, a hearty good evening to everyone present here. I am Alifia Lohawala from Mansukh-Bhai Kothari National School. Well, it's a matter of pride and honor to be a part of Tuesdays for Tomorrow family, wherein we work together to bring about positive change in the field of education. It is indeed a matter of pride and honor, and I feel delighted that we at MKNS as a team work towards it to achieve this and to incorporate 21st century skills. We have gone beyond the 5 main subjects, and we have done so by seeing the results in our students. So let's proceed ahead. Now, let me ask everyone a simple question. When we started this session, we had one experience, the school leadership program that we remember. It's an experience, right? We had an experience of design thinking that the students remember and cherish. So do we really remember the scores or the grades that we scored in class 1, 2, 3, and so on? Do we? Not really, isn't it? What we remember is our own experiences, the incidents that make our life worthwhile. And what makes those things worthwhile is our skills, the skills that needs to be developed, the skills that we learn through those experiences. So with the onset of 21st century, there is an era of transformation in every field. We need to upgrade ourselves. The way we have the mobile phone, different apps, we get an update message. Come on, let's update it. So there is a requirement to do so. Likewise, there is a requirement to update our own skills. And with this new era, a new skill set needs to be updated within our students. It needs to be developed. It needs to be nurtured. So that is what we do at Mansukh Kothari National School. We aim to foster the growth. We aim not to miss any opportunity, any resource, any gift to develop such skills. And how do we do that? When we talk about 21st century skills, we know that they are broadly divided into 3 sub-skills. They are learning skills, literacy skills, and life skills. Out of these 3, we are majorly focusing on the learning skills, which are critical thinking, creativity, communication, and collaboration, the main essence. Now, let me take you forward to the next slide, which is the main aim, the main agenda, education beyond classroom. When you say education beyond classroom, it means that you basically provide an opportunity to the student to think beyond, to think outside the box. You think that, okay, I'm going to provide a different learning experience to my students. I'm going to see to it that how they are going to benefit, what they will learn differently, going beyond, going one level ahead. So keeping this in mind, Mansukh Kothari National School strives hard to foster a desire in students to think critically, to work collaboratively, to communicate effectively, and to be creative. This is what we aim whenever we have different practices followed in our school. Moving forward, we have this slide which displays an activity. Here we have the students who have actually collaborated with each other. They have collaborated to construct or to build a nest. Sounds simple, isn't it? But there was a challenge posted to them. There was a twist in this kind of an activity. The twist was that they had to build a nest using all the natural things. They were not allowed to use any glue, scissors, tape, or any kind of artificial things. And they had to go on their school ground. They had to search. They were divided into groups. They had to think beyond, and they had to think critically as to how they can come up with a nest which does not fall apart. So basically, they were collaborating with each other. While they were collaborating, they were communicating with each other, and they came up with beautiful designs. And then again, they got one more twist and challenge, the safety part. They had to carry the nest in their hand up till the finish point and keep it there safely without the nest falling apart. So through this entire process, they started with collaboration. They started then communicating with their peers, discussing their point of views, appreciating others' points of view as well, then coming to a finale. And finally, they held the nest in their hand, and they displayed their teamwork and reached the finish point. So this is how, and one more thing here, when I have written the topic, that is home is where the heart is. This topic, name also was suggested by one of the students, wherein they said, ma'am, the nest is home is where the heart is. So this is how it came up. Home is where the heart is, and it was completely apt here. Then next we follow are the puzzles. The puzzles are used to, make students think critically in a creative way, to come up with their own originality, to come up something wherein they are thinking beyond, they are making something, they're discovering their own spatial intelligence as well. So we continue this process in our school, this practice in our school, so that it helps them to develop their critical thinking and their creativity skills as well. And it helps them to understand and accept others' point of view and appreciate others' point of view as well. Now we come to the next part of the critical thinking skills is, that children must learn to be proactive. When they are proactive and when they think beyond the box, when they think outside the box, they actually understand what the world's challenges are. And when the students apply their learning in the class, they and relate them to the real life problems, the learning becomes more deeper, it becomes more powerful. So here, as I said earlier, that MKNS doesn't miss out any opportunity to, develop these skills in the students. Likewise, here the students also got an opportunity to collaborate internationally with one of the schools in UAE across the SDG goal, that was goal number 15. So the entire 4 C's were interwoven when they addressed and when they focused on the SDG, that is life on land. Here, the students collaborated virtually with one of the schools in UAE. They communicated with them through the Zoom platform. They spoke with each other, and they, keeping in mind various points like the name of the animal, the description of the habitat, the features of an animal, why the animal is endangered, what initiatives the government must have taken to save or conserve that animal. All those things were exchanged, the ideas were exchanged, the research was exchanged, and they came up with a beautiful and a wonderful informative PowerPoint presentation. So this entire process went through all the 4 C's, linked, interwoven in the best possible way. They researched in a very good way, and they came up with an informative PPT. So that's what is needed currently. When you give an opportunity to the students, they come up, they think of brilliant ideas, and they display it, they share it, and they encourage others also that, oh, wow, I have done it, so my peers also can do it. So that's all from my end. Thank you so much for listening to me. It's been a pleasure to share my views with you, with the accomplished guests sitting here. A humble thank you to everyone.
Thank you so much, Alifia ma'am. Quite an enthusiastic presentation.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, I would, to take this forward, I would like to quote Mahatma Gandhi here. Gandhiji had said that nature has provided for everybody's need, but not for anybody's greed. And to take this forward, I request Miss Anjali Kshirsagar, who is another dynamic teacher from our team of dynamic teachers at MKNS, who will throw light on what we are doing in order to enlighten our students and create empathy in them towards our farmers, our annadatas. What are we doing in this respect? Anjali ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much
Thank you
for your appreciation. Very good evening, all respected principals, renowned personalities, educators, and my dear teachers. Those who have serious concern about the environment and the social issues of our nation and want to make the earth a better place to live even in the future. I, Anjali Kshirsagar from Mansukh Kothari National School, feel profuse elated that my school has been a part of the Nobel Fair Trade Drive. It is a matter of great privilege that we today in this era have taken a great initiative and efforts for sustaining the future of this planet. Through this collaborating with the Fair Trade Program, we are concerned about the Indian farmers, their social issues, promoting SDG Goal 12, that is responsible consumption and production. Keeping this in mind, we planned and created all fair trade activities based on SDG goals with art integration in our school. Through this activity, our main motto was to create awareness about the issues of the farmers and responsible consumption of resources, ensuring sustainable tomorrow, and contributing to improvise the working condition of the workers involved in the food supply chain. Now I would like to present a short video of our school students from different grades who initiated, participated, in the various fair trade activities with an aim to be responsible buyer in future, which will refuse to buy products coming from the exploitative supply chain, even if the prices are less, making sure to implement the SDG Goal 12, that is responsible consumption for better tomorrow. I will share a video, just a while. Was it audible and visible?
No, Anjali ma'am.
No? Okay.
Visible but not audible.
Is there any audio with this, Anjali? Or you are going to explain?
It is a sound, ma'am. I will pause and I will explain.
Okay, because nothing is audible, only video is visible.
Yes, ma'am, I will reshare.
Try once again, if possible.
Ms. Anjali, while sharing your screen, you can put a tick mark for sharing audio as well. That will come while sharing the screen.
Okay, you can explain, Anjali, then. Okay, we will see the video and listen to you.
Yes, ma'am, I will do that. Actually, there is music going behind it. So these are the activity which is conducted in school. So this is the beginning of the year, okay, where we try to make children understand what SDG goal is and what is responsible consumption and how they should be aware about their responsibility as a citizen and what is fair trade that we wanted to introduce. So me and Razia ma'am taken the initiative and explained them what is the SDG and why we are incorporating fair trade and related activities in our school. So video is talking about that. Is the video is visible, ma'am?
It has stopped now. The video has stopped.
Yes.
Have you paused it?
Yes, ma'am. Just a while. I'll try to reshare with the sound if possible.
Okay.
Can I share from here, Anjali?
Yes, ma'am. Is it possible, please?
Yes, then you just tell
Stop
me where
sharing,
to pause.
Yes.
Huh? Yes. Kindly stop sharing, anyone?
to share one more video in which we will come across different fair trade activities which are conducted throughout the year. Bhavna ma'am, please play second video. Here you can see students are engaged in making fair trade logo. This activity was conducted in our school for grade 6 to 9, in which students participated enthusiastically. Through fair trade logo making activity, our aim was to make children aware of what they are buying and which logo product they are buying. Is it farmer friendly? Are they exploiting farmers, or are they exploiting the workers involved in the production process? So to make them aware, we made them friendly with the logo. So next time whenever they are buying any product, so they will be aware which kind of product they should be buying. Continue. Here you can see another activity, your footprint towards the fair future activity. This is the movement to reduce the carbon footprint, making students aware about their consumption, waste generation, creating pollution, making mindful about each of their act which can damage Mother Earth. Continue. Similarly, you can see here the morning assembly pictures are shared with you. So such fair trade assemblies we are conducted throughout the year, where students themselves were the mentor for their fellow students to make them understand the importance of joining this fair trade movement. And finally, you will see that the student in the next picture, they are taking the pledge, which was composed by the student only for becoming responsible citizen, not owning the resources of the Mother Earth, which is offering, but also dealing with the problems which are there in our environment, which we are currently facing. Continue, ma'am. Yes. Now I would like to request Ekta Pandey. She is my student from grade 8B MKNS to share her experience about the fair trade. She was very active throughout the year in the fair trade activity. I would like to request her to share her experience. Ekta, you are there?
Yes,
please join in. Yes.
So, good evening to one and all present over here. I, Ekta Pandey, would like to recite a poem which was recited during the morning assembly describing a life of a farmer. देश का पेट भरने वाला, मैं देश का अभिमान हूँ, खेत मेरा आशियाना और इस मिट्टी की मैं पहचान हूँ, बैल मेरे साथी है और हल का मैं साधन हूँ, कड़कती धूप में पसीना बहाता मैं एक किसान हूँ, मेरी मेहनत का मुझे सही दाम नहीं मिलता, मुझे लूटने से लोगों को आराम नहीं मिलता, मेरी कमाई से भरती है उनकी तिजोरी, मगर फिर भी मुझे कभी सलाम नहीं मिलता. So basically, in this fair trade activity, I presented a self-composed poem which reflected what hardships a farmer faced in his life. The poem was a message to everyone to acknowledge the strugglesome lives of a farmer, the dedication of the farmer for the nature and our Mother Earth. Fair trade is a movement which ensures that all farmers get equal share. The activities, assemblies represent the importance of fair trade. Not only this, through these activities, all of us, the student, got good opportunity to understand exactly what fair trade is and how it is not only important in farmers, but also to common people lives. These activity helped us to be mindful during consumption and before buying anything from the market. Thank you.
Through this activity, actually, we tried to connect the student with the problems of the farmer who's actually feeding each of us, and we should be connected with problems of the other professionals as well. That was the whole intention. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Anjali ma'am, and for being such an inspiring teacher to all your students. And Ekta, that was really profound, beta. It had left a great impact on me when you recited it during the assembly. I recall, and even now. Wonderful job. Keep it up.
Thank you, ma'am.
And
Thank you, ma'am.
thank you, everyone, for being so patient. Like Aristotle had said, that man is a consumer from cradle to graveyard. And in this age of consumerism, I think it is imperative on each one of us to be very thoughtful about what we are buying, what we are consuming, and be very empathetic towards farmers, especially with Maharashtra being the suicide capital, unfortunately, for our annadatas. And moving forward, something interesting to change this serious mood is "Aa Dekhe Zara Kisme Kitna Hai Dam." Presenting it will be our school senior coordinator, Ms. Sakshi Jetmalani, and our taekwondo expert, Ajay sir, who is a PE teacher. Sakshi ma'am, please take it forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Sandhya ma'am. Thank you so much for my introduction. And I would like to thank our principal ma'am for giving me this platform to speak on. Thank you so much. Yes. देखे जरा इसमें कितना है दम. Dum. Nowadays, our children do that. Kisme kitna hai dum? They keep challenging each other. A few take it, a few run away. A few think, should I take that challenge up? So out of that, there are these few girls who think, should I take up that challenge of fighting with that boy? They have that thought in the mind. So here, this is important. What women, girls, we have to train them right now. And how? How do we train them? So training them at this time is very important. And we at MKNS have realized this, that this is the right time to train. So we have heard about the self-defense since we were children, and living in this brutal world where no one is completely safe, it comes as a responsibility that it is only us who can protect us. Am I right? Nobody else will come to protect you. So it's self-defense. In training, it's taught to block an attack. But if one can avoid it, it's much better. Self-defense training not only helps us to protect ourselves, but others too. This training helps us to become physically and emotionally fit. Having the ability to defend ourselves increases our self-esteem and boosts our confidence. So to build this confidence and boost our self-esteem, here we at MKNS have introduced self-defense, and our wonderful sir, Ajay sir, is training them. These children have come back after this pandemic. They have come back. So 2 years they were in their homes, sweet at home with mamas and dadas. Outside world they were not exposed to. They didn't know what is happening outside except what is happening with COVID. So they had to face that challenges. We have to train them to come out, to build that confidence. 2 साल तक ये छोटे छोटे बच्चे रहे, मम्मा पापा बाहर कोई नहीं, बस घर के members. So we are training them. We have started training them. And Ajay sir, who is our taekwondo master and self-defense expert. Enough of my speaking. I think you will get to hear and see how our teachers have trained them and the children, how they're going to tell you experiences and what all they have done. So अब हमारे बच्चों का दम देखिए, भावना मैम.
Hold, C, hand down, tapping, go back side, and 1, 2. Again, 1, 2. Twist your body. Okay, very good. Now do it 5 times. Good, good, good. Fast. Stop. Right side. Very good. Okay, stop.
Nobody will dare to mess up with us now.
Defense training should improve your concentration, focus, self-control, awareness, and confidence.
It is just small technique, someone holding your hand or whatever things doing. Behind this motive,
Self-defense helps us to defend ourselves. Therefore, by learning self-defense, we could learn new tricks to defend ourselves.
see if someone holding your hair. Behind this activity's main motive is to create a belief to save your life in any difficult condition.
Helps you to protect yourself and others too. It also helps you to be physically and emotionally fit. Having the ability to defend yourself and increases your self-esteem and boosts your confidence.
I always telling to girls to defend yourself. You have to do whatever things you want to do. You can.
Use of force to repel an attack.
Like you have to defend yourself. You have to take bite. You have to run. You have to shout. You have to do whatever things you want to do.
Not only protect ourselves but also others.
Thank you, Ajay sir. Over to you, Sanjay ma'am.
Thank you, Sakshi ma'am. Thank you, Ajay sir. Malti ma'am, I know it is beyond 6 o'clock. We have exceeded our time, it seems. But we had so many things to showcase and we
I
grabbed
know.
this opportunity. So ma'am,
Yeah.
we are left with 3 presentations actually. So if you, with your permission, with your kind permission, can we conclude with one presentation?
Actually, what has happened is we have
we are
crossed
off
our
short.
time.
Yes, ma'am.
So, yeah, so you tell me what can we do?
Ma'am,
So
I
shall we
think
conclude?
let us open the platform for interaction, and
Yes,
in future
yes.
we can do the remaining ones. We
Yeah.
have many, but we
Yeah.
will have
I
one
know
more.
everything was so beautiful, but I think we'll have to
Yes.
adhere because everybody has had a long day, you
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
All of
Yes.
you have worked so much. So so we'll have more opportunities, okay?
Yes.
So
Thank
we
you so
can,
much, ma'am.
yeah, we'll have more opportunities.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
So now we wait for question and answers. So if anybody has got.
Yes.
Yeah. Anybody's got any questions? I'm so happy to see Umesh sir. Umesh sir is from a rural village who has come.
I can't see him on the screen.
He is there. I can see when he joined, I was there and I
Yeah.
can see his name even now. So I'm so happy that he's also there. And quite a lot of schools are here, you know. We've had wonderful representations. And first and foremost, let me thank MKNS, Varsha Kokil and her team for such a wonderful presentation. I know the time is too short. Yes, because whatever you spoke about, you know, whether it is the mindfulness practice or 21st century skills. Lot of thought and creativity has gone into making these activities as a school activity. So there is a saying of Mother Teresa, which I would like to share with you. It says, "You can do what I cannot do. I can do what you cannot do. Together, we can do great things." I think this platform is like that, you know, between what MKNS is doing and what all the other schools are doing. Tuesdays for Tomorrow is a platform for us to really look at one another and learn from one another. So thank you very much. And anything you want to say, Varsha or Vijayam, if you want to say something?
Oh, I would like to congratulate Varsha and her wonderful team for such a fantastic presentation, whether it's the art gallery or the environmental awareness initiative or the mindfulness activity, innovative hub, 21st century skills. I think you have shared such wonderful initiatives of your school, and the way the teachers were presenting spoke volumes of the values you uphold. I think it was a wonderful program, and I'm so happy to see that, especially that mindfulness activity happening in your school, because mindfulness is the buzzword now, especially in the education field in schools. And for any problem, experts suggest mindfulness and gratitude practices are two practices they suggest for emotional, physical well-being, and so on. So I'm so happy that you are using Jyoti's cards so beautifully in your school. Maybe many other schools can take a look at it, what it's all about, and see how it can be used. I know Jyoti has put in a lot of effort to come out with those cards. It's so happy. I'm so happy to see this work is happening at your school, Varsha. May God bless you and your team and the children. Wonderful. It was as if we were taking a tour of your school. God bless.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Actually, I would like to, I have been always talking about Malti ma'am, Jyoti ma'am, and mindfulness. And actually, I remember it's all because of both of them that we have mindfulness in our school. We started when lockdown was there. I remember one meeting which we conducted at DLRC. That was my first rendezvous with all of you. And we had met there. And these cards were kept in one corner, and somebody has spoken. That time I did not know anyone. The cards were kept in one corner, and I was very curious. And knowing the commercial world, I was not sure whether I should, like they are those the Mona's property or what is it? I was very curious, and Jyoti was nearby. I requested her, may I see the cards, please? And she said, oh, by all means, you can read. Then I read few cards and they are so beautiful. Can I have a copy of this? She said, keep the cards. And my happiness like knew no bound. I was so happy to get the cards, and we started with those small little things, and it was like a treasure. And I am thankful to Prachi and all the teachers of MKNS that they really they understood the essence of that. And I always say I'm thankful to Malti ma'am, Jyoti ma'am, Vijay ma'am. I've been listening to you on Tuesdays very intently, and whatever we are doing little bit is just a drop in ocean, but we are doing it with complete conviction and faith.
Actually, Varsha, I would like to say a quote, positive change in instruction happens one classroom at a time. And that is what you have done. Remember, leaders are very important. And I'm so happy that you are leading MKNS so well. And of course, we have many more leaders in this group, and each one of you is doing extremely good work. And thank you for sharing. Okay. And
thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
And,
but ma'am, leaders cannot do anything unless they have an excellent team of teachers. And I'm a fortunate leader, I must say, that I have amazing team of teachers, ma'am. I'm blessed.
Yes. The blessing comes from above. Okay. So wish you all the best. You have all our blessings with you. And now I have two announcements to make. One is next month we are planning to have a meeting instead of a presentation on the third Tuesday. So we'll announce it to you. We'll send it out to you. This will be basically to look at how do we take Tuesdays for tomorrow ahead. And we are looking at Nirmala Thakur and Lakshmi Kumar and a few others from you who would like to volunteer to be in the team. And of course, we are there, Vijayam, Jyoti and myself are there with you. But we were looking at in the next Tuesdays for tomorrow's session, we will have a leaders meeting. That is one announcement. And the other announcement is Education Today Society tomorrow is having a May workshop on May 3rd to May 6th. And this time it's a little different because we are planning to call parents, teachers, and students for this ETST workshop. So details which will be sent to each one of you later on. It's on a first come, first serve basis. So those of you who are interested, you can enroll. So these are the two announcements that I had to make. And maybe we can take a few minutes silence so that we absorb whatever we have heard today. And before we say our bye-byes. Okay?
Thank you, ma'am.
So thank you very much.
Thank you all. It was a
Thank
great
you, ma'am.
evening.
Thank you
once again.
ma'am. Thank you,
Thank you,
ma'am.
ma'am. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Have a good
Thank
evening.
you,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am.